There's literally like a 40-year-old man right here juuling. I've never seen an old man juuling before. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So the other day on Instagram, I asked you what type of content you want to see on my channel this year, and I got quite a few requests from you guys just asking if I could do a video talking about like how to be healthy in college, how to live a healthy lifestyle, stuff like that. So I filmed it not once, not twice, but 3 different times. I sat down and I filmed a video for you guys, and I honestly just wasn't really happy with it. I got a lot of points across, but I just thought it was a really boring sit down video, so I erased it, and we're gonna redo that video today. I think instead I'm gonna just do kind of like a vlog style. It's funny because I'm always like, girl, you need to film more sit down videos, but then when I do, I end up not liking them at all. But whatever, I have a feeling that doing a vlog style is the right decision here. So yeah, today is Sunday, January 20th, and I'm just gonna kind of bring you guys along with me throughout my day and just show you how I try to be a healthy individual. In college, like, I feel like it definitely is hard to constantly maintain a healthy lifestyle nonstop because you're just like surrounded by so many different things that can allow you to kind of get off track. Going to tailgates and being surrounded by like chicken tender platters, or going to the dining hall and having like a dessert buffet, or just like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many different reasons in college that you would not be able to always stay healthy, and that's okay. Like, you should enjoy that part of college, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't think you should turn down like eating chicken tenders at a tailgate just for the sake of being healthy. To be completely honest, like, I have so many good fun memories of like hanging out with my friends my freshman year, and I really wouldn't trade them for anything, but I definitely do think there are things that you can do to help just like sustain a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, just know that if you are in college and you're watching this video because you feel like you've like gone off track and that you want to be healthy again, like, don't worry, it happens to a lot of people. If you go off track, you can just get back on track. Like, it's not the end of the world. And that leads me to the next point that I wanted to just like go ahead and put out there, is that being healthy is a choice that you have to make. Like, the gym is not going to magically appear in your house for you. You have to go and make those decisions. A box of spinach is not just gonna appear in your grocery cart unless you put it in there. You personally have to want it. You can't be doing this for somebody else. And a lot of the time, everyone's why is different. Some people want to get fit and healthy so they look good on their vacation. Some people want to do it just so they personally feel good themselves. It really doesn't matter. Like, this is your life, and I'm not going to tell you like that you have to have a specific why, but I will say that having a why makes everything a lot easier. So my plan for this video, I'm gonna kind of like talk about diet and exercise. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to the grocery store and kind of cover some like diet basics. And when I say diet, I mean like just what you're eating. I don't mean like following a strict diet. And then I'm also going to talk to you guys a little bit later about like having an exercise routine and stuff like that. I'll definitely put the timestamps here on the screen in case you are interested in looking at one or the other. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off by heading to the grocery store. I'm also gonna show you guys what's in my pantry. Also, you guys are probably like, Adrienne, you're drinking coffee, what are you doing? Because I used to always talk about how I stopped drinking coffee. Well, I stopped drinking coffee like first thing in the morning. So when I wake up, I don't brew a cup of coffee. I make a cup of green tea, and then later in the day, I'll have coffee. Some days. I don't drink it every day. I really don't crave it much at all, but I was just at this coffee shop and I felt the need to order something because I was sitting in there, so. All right, well, let's go. Alright, so before I show you guys what I picked up from the store, I wanted to show you probably my biggest tip for having a healthier diet. So when you're at the store, try and do like 75% of your shopping around the perimeter of the store rather than inside the individual aisles. And by doing this, you're going to stock up on a lot of fresh produce, dairy, and poultry while avoiding a lot of the processed stuff that you don't want to be eating, like ramen and microwave meals and stuff like that. And I will say, I can't live without the frozen fruit and veggie aisle. In my opinion, getting some of your produce frozen is a really smart move because you don't have to worry about it going bad. Okay, So I'm back from the store and I'm gonna show you guys everything I picked up, but first make sure you keep watching because I'm gonna show you later what I keep in my pantry, and that way you have an idea of some other stuff that I didn't actually pick up today that I already kind of just like keep on hand. But yeah, all this stuff will last me for a week if not more, definitely. And just so you kind of have a price point, all this is about $50 and I shop at Food Lion. It's just like the cheapest grocery store, I'm pretty sure, where I live. All right, so first I got some of these rice cakes. These are awesome. I like to have a rice cake with avocado on top or like yogurt and fruit on top. And then I also got some just caramel ones. These are a really good dessert. And then for my dinners, I usually like to have like brown rice or quinoa or whole grain pasta with some kind of veggie. So I just have some packs of frozen veggies, and then I also have potatoes. These are awesome for pretty much any meal. Sometimes I'll have them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And frozen blueberries are a must. You can have these with yogurt, you can make a smoothie with them, you can put them in oatmeal. Literally, you can use this for so much. I eat a lot of brown rice and quinoa. I usually don't buy these, but I wanted to buy them just to show you guys. If you're living in a dorm and you don't like have a stove to cook on, you can get these little minute brown rice and quinoas. If you're lazy, literally all you have to do is microwave this, and there you have a healthy meal. I also got some of this granola. It's really good to have with Greek yogurt. And then for snacks, pretty much if I'm ever craving a snack, I just have nuts. So this is just a box of regular almonds, and then these are some that I can take like on the go and just have while I'm on campus. And for veggies, usually every like week I'll try and get a different veggie. Sometimes I'll do like zucchini or something like that. This week I just got a couple of peppers, and then it's always nice to have sweet potatoes. These are really good to have. And some bananas. I will usually pick up bananas like twice a week from the store. I only like to get a couple or else they usually go bad. And then I really like these Rockin' protein drinks. So I will pretty much always have like half of one of these after a workout, and then sometimes I'll have like half at night for dessert. But these are so good, you guys. I love them. It tastes literally like a milkshake. So I got one in vanilla and one in strawberry. And then finally, I just got some chicken broth. This is kind of random, but this is nice for making soups with in the winter if you're into that type of thing. But yeah, here's my little haul from the grocery store. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna show you my pantry. So, okay, well, here's my whole pantry, and as you guys know, I have two roommates. So that's Mary's shelf and that's Caitlin's shelf. We kind of just like have her in shelves because it's easier. And then here's my shelf, and maybe this can give you some more insight on like other little staples I like to keep. Right, Tucker? So I have some flour tortillas. You can use these for so much stuff. And then I also love coconut wraps. And then that's just some protein mix. As you guys saw, I bought those little protein drinks. Those are kind of a treat. You know, I don't have those like every single day. Usually I'll just kind of make a protein shake with this mix. And then some rolled oats. If you guys are trying to be healthy, definitely make sure you keep brown rice on hand. And then I also just have some white Japanese rice. I have more rice. And then over here is like my whole grain pasta. If you guys love pasta like me, definitely just try and substitute it for whole grain. Back there I have grits. Sometimes I like to make shrimp and grits. It's so good. And then I also just have more oats. And then I just have this like tub that I like to throw stuff in just because it makes it look, I feel like, a lot more organized versus a bunch of stuff piled up. Whenever I have a sweet tooth, I just kind of like to snack on little bits of chocolate. So I just have like a little chocolate stash. Chia seeds are awesome to keep on hand, you guys. You can add this to so much stuff: salads, smoothies, yogurt bowls, oatmeal, literally everything. They're a great source of protein, omega-3, fiber, and then I also like how they just make you feel full for longer. I am like so weird. I don't know. I like to add coconut flakes to like everything, you guys. So I go through a big bag of coconut flakes like this in like, I don't know, I would say a month, maybe like 2 months. I'm not really sure, but I definitely do buy coconut a lot. I love having almond butter at all times. It's awesome. You can put it on like rice cakes, or you can dip like fruit in it, or sometimes if I have a sweet tooth, I'll just have a spoonful of almond butter. In here I just have a bag of this quinoa. I definitely need to get more of that soon. And then honey is always a must. You gotta love honey. And then I also just have a bag of these walnuts. Walnuts are awesome if you want to put them on salad, and then you can also incorporate them into dessert or just have them like as a snack. I just have some spaghetti right here. I don't really eat spaghetti, but my girlfriend and I made spaghetti one night, and I just still have the box chilling right here. And then here is just a big old box of tea. I wanted to talk to you guys about tea real quick. Back in August, I started drinking green tea and it has done amazing things for my health. And I know I talk about it a lot, but I really just can't stress it enough. Like, it speeds up your metabolism, you guys, and it just overall gives you a much flatter tummy versus when you're not drinking it. And not just that, but it makes you feel good. Like, I used to wake up and have a big old cup of coffee and I would just feel jittery. I'd have like the coffee shits and it just was not a good first thing in the morning feeling. So what I do now is I usually wake up, I have a glass of hot tea, and then I'll have my coffee at like maybe 2:30 or 3 when I'm kind of feeling tired, you know, that like midday slump. So yeah, it's not about like canceling out the coffee. I really kind of just like changed the way I was using coffee, and I don't drink coffee every day, maybe like I'd say twice a week. But yeah, my brother got me this really nice box of tea for Christmas and I have been loving them. They're actually like Chinese teas. All right, so it is like 1:15ish and I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little pre-workout, very small meal. So literally all I did was I boiled some of this whole wheat pasta, and I'm only gonna have like a couple scoops of this. I'm gonna save it for the rest of the week. And then I have this just like veggie mix from Trader Joe's. I microwaved a little bit of that. So I'm just gonna do probably like 2.5 scoops of that. Yummy. And if you don't want to use whole wheat pasta, you can also do brown rice. That's another really good way to fuel your body before you work out. But yeah, just make sure you're eating like an hour before you work out, because otherwise you don't want to have a tummy ache, and you definitely don't want to feel all that food like swishing around in your belly while you work out either. Okay, so I was hoping that I was gonna have time to give you guys the rundown on like working out and stuff before I go work out. However, I'm like kind of crushed for time right now. My class starts in like 20 minutes, but with parking uptown, I always have to like park kind of far from my studio and then walk like 6 or 7 blocks. So right now I'm just kind of like mixing up my pre-workout. I didn't realize that the football game tonight is the one that decides who goes to the Super Bowl. And my friend is actually having like a football party, so I kind of want to go to that. But I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna have to like go home, get showered, then get ready, and then by the time I get there, like, will the game even be on? All right, I need to get a step on it because I need to walk like 6 blocks here. But after, once again, I'm gonna give you guys the rundown on like my exercise advice and stuff like that, so make sure you keep watching. Okay, well, I officially look like I got run over by a truck, so I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna shower, and then I will talk to you guys about the whole exercise routine thing. All right, so we have showered, we have done our hair. I'm not putting on any makeup though, because it's literally like 5 o'clock, so I don't know why I do that. But now I want to sit down and just real quick talk to you guys about exercise. To be completely honest, I feel kind of weird talking about this because I am not any kind of certified personal trainer or anything like that. Same goes with nutrition. Like, I'm not a nutritionist. I just want to share my opinions and what's kind of worked for me. I'm reading this off of my phone, so if I'm glancing down, I'm sorry, but I don't want this to be rambling. I want to like be to the point. So, okay, my first tip is the more frequent you exercise, the healthier you're gonna want to eat. It's a chain reaction. So if you go to the gym one morning, you're really probably not gonna want to like go eat a bunch of fast food, because then you're just gonna feel like you're completely like wiping away everything you worked hard for that morning, you know? So just know that they're both related, and the healthier you eat, in my opinion, the more active you want to be, so it works both ways. Next is do the little things, because they actually do make a huge difference. So I mean, doing stuff like taking the stairs instead of the escalator or the elevator. I always like to kind of park further away from the store and just like walk a little bit further just to burn those extra calories. Like, why not? If you have a dog, spend like an extra 10 minutes on your walk with them. All of that kind of stuff really does make a difference, especially like if you do multiple things, it adds up. Okay, so next, try and move your body every single day, whether it's for 5 minutes at the end of the night or if it's for like an hour at the gym. I know, you guys, it can be so hard, like after a full day of school and studying and class and all that stuff, it can be hard just to want to do anything active at the end of the night. But even if you do like planks for like 5 minutes, you will go to bed with endorphins released in your head, and you're gonna want to keep doing that type of stuff in the days coming. This next point is so important. Don't be hard on yourself if you miss a workout or if you are not up to par compared to other fitness gurus you follow on Instagram and that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, like, this is your fitness journey, and just because somebody is working out like 5, 6, 7 days a week does not mean you need to. If you feel like a good starting point is going to the gym once a week, then do it, because at the end of the day, like, this is your life and you don't need to push yourself to a point that feels uncomfortable. Working out and stuff like that, you should enjoy it. It shouldn't be something you dread. So if you do find yourself like dreading going to the gym, stop and like ask yourself why and reevaluate why you're doing all of this. That kind of leads me back to the whole like having a why thing. When you have a why, it does make it a lot easier. So as far as my personal workout routine goes, I personally generally go to spin class Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then usually either on Saturday or Sunday. And then on the other days, so Tuesday, Thursday, and then one day on the weekend, I try to go to the gym. But if I'm not feeling the gym on one of those days, I just don't go. So I'll usually give myself one rest day out of the week, but if I feel like I need 2 rest days, then I'll take 2 rest days. It's really not that big of a deal. Now, that all being said, I want to make it very clear that I have not always had as much time to dedicate to fitness as I do right now. I'm only taking 2 classes right now, and because of that, I have a lot of extra time, and I just want to spend that time, you know, going to the gym and stuff like that. But there was a time in my life that I was so incredibly busy with school and work and all that stuff that I could only make it to the gym like once a week. So just know that it hasn't always been this way, and it probably won't always be this way for me. But I do get a lot of questions about my personal workout regimen, so I did want to tell you. And then also, pretty much every night and sometimes in the morning, I do like little floor workouts that you can find on YouTube. So I don't really do the same exact one all the time just because that would get really boring. But a couple of my favorites, Alexis has a really good ab workout. Emmy Wong has some good workouts. Gabriella Whited, she has a lot of good workouts too. And it really just depends on what part of your body you're trying to target. So you can literally just look up like easy home floor workouts and it comes up with so many. But yeah, if you're somebody that doesn't really like to be at the gym around a bunch of people, or you just don't know where to start, floor workouts are super effective and you can just do them at home, which is awesome. If you are interested in like maybe starting spin or starting yoga or something like that, I highly recommend you do some research and find out if there's any like $5 or $10 classes, because a lot of spin studios and yoga studios, one day out of the week, they'll do like a $10 class, and those are awesome because you're with a lot of beginners that are trying to kind of test it out too. And it's just really fun, and there's something really different about going to a workout class compared to just a workout by yourself, because a workout class, you're being pushed by the instructor, you're surrounded by a ton of people with a common interest, and they're really good for those days that you just feel like you need that extra push. Because I know personally, some days when I go to the gym, I feel like not motivated because there's nobody there like pushing me, you know? And my last point is push yourself, but always listen to your body, because the last thing you want to do is push yourself so hard, and this can go for dieting and working out, but you don't want to push yourself so hard that you crash and burn and you never want to live that kind of, you know, healthy lifestyle ever again. You want to have like a good connotation with being healthy and working out and stuff like that. So just like listen to your body and don't over exercise, don't over diet or anything like that, because at the end of the day, like, being healthy is not a quick fix, you know what I mean? Like, it's really a lifestyle, and it's not something that is just gonna happen in like a week or anything like that. It definitely does take time and discipline and all that kind of stuff. Okay guys, so here is my dinner. This is really random. I've actually never had this combination before, so this is a first. But I just have that brown rice and quinoa mix, and then I did some potatoes and carrots. I just boiled them, and then I baked 3 pieces of turkey bacon. Love turkey bacon. And this is what I'm having for dinner. And then I have not talked about water at all in this video, so I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick about water. I'm sure you guys have heard this a million times already, but water is so important for your health. If you just get in the routine of drinking out of a bottle all day long, it really is not that hard. And if you want, you can add like a little bit of lemon or something to it just to make it a little bit better. I always try to drink a lot of water before I eat, just so that I don't like overeat. And that kind of leads me to another point, soda. If I were you guys, I would try your best to eliminate soda from your diet if you do drink soda. It's just filled with a lot of sugar, and there's a lot of alternatives like sparkling water that you can have instead. If you really love soda that much, I would just try and maybe like save it as a treat when you go to a restaurant or something. Just try not to like drink it all day. Here is my dinner, and I'm gonna go grub. I'm doing some floor workouts right now, and I literally just have like my heater set up right here so that it's just blowing hot air in my face, and it feels honestly so good. I feel like you wouldn't think it feels good because you're already hot, but like I love this feeling. Alright, so it is a lot later on now. It's actually like 10ish, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed here soon. But I'm doing some floor workouts first, and I thought of something random I wanted to share. A way to make the time go by fast is just to like set your phone up and watch YouTube videos while you do planks and stuff like that. Like, it literally makes it way more enjoyable, and I really don't dread it or anything like that. I had a lot of fun filming this video for you guys, and I would love to do more stuff like this. So if you have any other like kind of health themed videos that you'd like me to make, just be sure to leave them in the comments. If you have any like tips for me or anyone else on how to be healthy in college, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I love you so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.